I'm teaching y'all how to do a cornrow. This is called a cornrow. Cornrows are usually braids that's no weave added straight back. A feed-in is when you're adding and weave. So especially if y'all's upcoming braiders, make sure y'all know which is which. Because I have a lot of people saying, oh, can you do me some cornrows? When I think of cornrows, I think of just a couple braids going straight back. Cornrows and feed-ins are two different things. Okay, thank you for thinking about us too. Of course, being consistent with the sizing of the hair you are picking. My knotless look better than my scalp braid. It's hard for me to start the feed-in. I'm about to show y'all right now, okay? I'm getting straight into it. I want y'all to get as much information as y'all can out of this class, okay? I'm not even going to gel anything up because I'm just teaching y'all how to cornrow. I'm not going to gel anything up, but I'm gonna get really close, okay? Boom, bow, boom, bow, aha. All right. Same thing. Y'all know the concept. 1 over 1 over 1 over 1 over 1. Same thing. But the only thing is you have to pick up as you're braiding down. Okay. As you know, you can either part you off a little piece, you know, or you don't have to part off anything. You can just pick up a little section. Braiding tight. I tried doing that, but I can't keep the shape. It's getting messy, and I'd be getting mad. Chanel, you got to practice and practice and practice. I'm telling you, if you practice for a week straight, I promise any money you'll get it. A week straight. A week straight. Okay? Wait, let me put this up. I don't get how to pick up the hair as you go. Look, I'm about to show you right now. Boom. Boom. I'm about to show you exactly. I'm going to show y'all how to keep the stitch tight. I'm going to show you how to keep it straight. And I'm going to show you how to pick up hair. Same thing. But y'all know when I was doing the knotless, I was braiding underhand. So now it's time for me to braid overhand. So I'm going to pick up my 3 things. 3 pieces. These are only 3 fingers that I'm using. 3 fingers that I'm using. You got 1 piece. Tell me if y'all want me to zoom in some more or if this is cool. Because I could zoom in some more. Naya, did you know Sada is my... Oh, for real. Asada's your god sister. Look how small the world is. What? I'm shocked, period. I know Sada. Okay. This might be a little confusing for some people because look at this. It looked like a lot is going on. Don't this look like a lot is going on? But I'm really only using these 3 fingers. I've been a mom for almost 5 years with long, thick hair. LOL, girl, I was trash, but I'm getting it. Family, keep practicing. Yeah, that's all you need. Keep practicing. Get you a mannequin head. Get you a mannequin stand. You'll be good. Trust me. All right, I'm getting straight into it. Boom! 3 pieces. It might look like it's a lot, but it's not. I'll show y'all where I'm placing my fingers, but let me just show y'all a quick little run through. So when you do a cornrow, before you even pick up, don't try to start braiding and try to start pick up. Don't try to braid and pick up. It ain't going to look right. You can't just try to braid and pick up, okay? My braid might look a little nice. No, it don't look nice at all. You can't braid and pick up because then you get something that's called dragging. This braid is dragging. You see, it's dragging. It don't look tight. So you don't want to just immediately pick up. What you do is you get the beginning of your 3 pieces, and before you even pick up, just like the knotless video I dropped on my TikTok, before you even pick up, you want to create you a base. And me creating a base is maybe braiding this 2 to 3 times before I even pick up. So like this, I'm not picking up. I'm just doing like a my base. I'm not picking anything up. I'm creating what you call the beginning of the braid. Some people's beginning of the braid look sharp like a point, and some people's look like a knotless, should I say. If you want your braids to look sharp like a point, do you a foundation first. Look, I didn't pick up anything, but once I feel like I'm ready to pick up, I'm gonna turn her head a little so y'all can see, and I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna turn it too so y'all can see. Okay, this is how you pick up. You cannot pick up if you don't have your fingers positioned and stationed. Your fingers have to be positioned and stationed. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little piece of hair and slide it in between my index and my thumb, just like that. Look how I open up my fingers and put it in. Boop. Okay? And I'm going to continue. Bow. Same thing. I'm going to pick up a little piece. And look, sometimes what you don't want to do is you don't want to pick up and add hair that's all way up here because it's going to look funny. You want to pick up where you're at. So I should be picking up like around this area. I shouldn't be picking up all the way up here. I should be picking up right here if I want my braid to look nice. I'm going to pick up. I'm going to put it in there. Boop. Again. Pick up. Stick it in. And you have to keep these tight. You can't loosen these, okay? Boop. Sometimes you can't pick up. Like right now, I don't know if y'all can see. Hold on, let me put it on. But if I pick up, I'm picking up more down here. Sometimes you don't need to pick up and you can just continue to go and then pick up, if that makes sense. And then when I get to some here, I can pick up. Okay? Just like that. And all I'm doing is picking up as I'm going, and these are tight as hell. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's exactly what my braid look like. What? When it's dragging, I'm going to just use a little bit of gel just so it can be on point, okay? Boom. All you do is pick up. Pick up as you go. If you can keep your fingers positioned and tight, you know you can do a cornrow. And as I'm braiding, I'm going to actually braid how the part is going. So my part looks something like this. It looks like round. So now I'm going to start, instead of just braiding straight back, I'm going to position my hands to start braiding down. Let me zoom out just a little. Okay. All right. See, that's easy. Easy. I'm still working on what I call the ninja grip because the braids don't be braiding in the first go. You could call it the ninja grip, I guess. All I know is right now, these are stiff. These are stiff right now. They're positioned. They're stuck like glue. I'm not loosening them. I can like literally chill here for a whole 5 minutes and my stitch will still be tight. As long as your fingers are positioned and stationed and tight, then you're good, okay? And I'm just going to continue to pick up and grip. And then I'm going to do a next braid. And I'm going to show you what some of y'all braids may look like and how to fix them and how to perfect them. So all I'm doing is picking up as I'm going. Just like that. And bow. Look at that cornrow. Keep the stitch tight. If your stitch ain't tight, your braid is going to drag. For example, I'll show y'all right here. Let me show y'all what it looks like when my stitch ain't tight. What do that look like? It looks like it's loose, it's dragging, versus me making sure that it is tight and secure. I want my stitch to be tight throughout the whole way down. And yes, I am putting a little pressure on it. Nothing too crazy, just a little pressure, because if not, what is it going to do? It's going to drag like a horse, like my mom used to teach me when I was little. She said, look, it's dragging the braid. You don't want it to drag like a horsehair. You want to keep your stitch tight. Now I'm going to do another cornrow, and I'm going to show y'all what some of y'all braids may look like and how we can prevent your braids from looking like that. A lot of y'all say y'all cannot keep y'all stitch tight. Y'all can't keep it straight. And that's because you're just not gripping, maybe. Maybe you're not gripping. Maybe your stitch ain't tight. Okay, I'm going to part another one really quickly, just like that. We're going to get this hair out the way, just like that. Oh my God, mine do not look like that. Makara, are you keeping your stitch tight? Are you keeping your fingers tight? Is everything tight? Are you using 3 fingers? Are you using 4 fingers? I just learned something new. Chanel, period. The loose braid looks horrible. Definitely got to keep the stitch class and stitch close. Okay. So do you have a lot of flyaways when doing braids? No, because the reason why I don't have flyaways when I'm doing braids, because when I'm braiding, I have a wristband. And even if you don't have a wristband, some people use a glove and you can put your gel up there. But if you don't want flyaways, as you braid, you want to get a little gel, just like this. I'll show you a little example. When you braid, boom, 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 you're braiding, you're braiding, you're braiding, you're braiding, and then you notice, oh, these braids need a little gel on it. As you keep your stitch tight, you can stop what you're doing, grab a little gel, and put it like that. You see how I'm just putting it up there? So it's impossible for this braid to have flyaways if I'm gelling those flyaways down as I'm braiding. But keeping your stitch tight is important. So next time y'all's practicing or braiding, ask yourself, am I keeping my stitch tight? How can I keep my stitch tight? Because if not, this is how some of y'all braids may look. So y'all are probably braiding. I don't know if y'all's picking up or not, but I'm assuming. Y'all are probably braiding. You're probably not picking up. You're probably just trying to braid. You're probably using extra fingers. You know, you're a beginner, so it might be a little hard. And then some of y'all braids might turn out like this because it's like a lot going on. Whose braid be looking like that? Okay, how do you know how much hair to grab in the beginning? Okay, so I just went over that, but I'll go over it again. Let me do this braid and I'll go over it again. Does anybody's braid look like this or worse or similar? It's a lot going on. Look, other hair is gripping up in it. Mine's be looking like that. This one actually looks a little neat. I'm going to zoom in. It actually looks a little neat. But you see, it's crooked. Look, all right here. You can see where I was messing up. Right here is somewhere I messed up. Right here is somewhere I messed up. Right here, I was adding hair in that shouldn't have been added in. Mine's mine, not mine. Y'all's funny. Okay. So do the same thing with the ends when having flyaways. Cassandra, I think if I read that right. Yes, when you're braiding the ends as well, you don't just keep braiding and braiding and braiding. I never just braid and braid and braid. I have to get a little gel. And getting gel is good too when you're braiding down the ends because it makes it like a slip. It's like a slip so you can glide. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all again how do you know when to pick up the hair? Boom. Let me get my another part. Worse for me. My problem is when I go to grab more hair, I grab other hair. How do you fix that? Who was in the foundation class? How do you not grab other hair? Somebody please. I just want to know if anybody's been paying attention. To not grab other hair, what do you need? What do you need? What do you want to use? Whoever's in the foundation tools and product class, my bad. What do you need to make sure you're not gripping up here? Gel. It's not gel. I want to see if anybody know. Clip it away. Y'all see? Clip it away. If you don't want to pick up extra hair, you have to make sure you're using the right tools and products. It's impossible to just literally be braiding and braiding. I mean, some people out there do it, but if you're a beginner, you're going to want to use a clip or a scrunchie. I don't have a clip right now, but I'm going to use one just so I can show you. So first of all, I'm going to get a scrunchie to scrunch up this hair and get it out the way. And then what I'm going to do is put a clip in my client's hair so it's impossible for me to pick up any unnecessary hair that does not need to be in the braid. Okay, I'm going to show you how you know when to pick up hair. Boom. Okay. Boom. This is, I need to make sure this angle is great for y'all. Okay, I think this is good. I need a great angle for my great viewers. Okay. How do you know when to pick up hair? Boom. Again, when some people braid, and I'm going to do a couple braids because we got another 30 minutes. So I might do a couple more braids. Ask as many questions as you need. If you think there's something that I did not hit on, let me know. Okay. When you're braiding, you can either do you off a little section. If you're a beginner and, you're just learning, you could do you off a section. If you're, somewhat advanced, you don't need to do a section. You can just pick up. So again, before I start even picking up, you have to create you a base. A base is this. 1, I'm not picking up nothing. 2, I still haven't picked up. 3, and you know what this creates for me, what I'm doing? It's going to create me a sharp braid. Y'all know some people's braids be skinny, sharp, and on point, and then some looks like wide. If you want your braid to look skinny, sharp, on point, you want to you want to do you a little foundation before. So I'm going to just braid a couple times. 1, 2, I'm not picking up. I'm just braiding. 3, I'm like braiding the air. And then 4. So now I already created me a start off. This cannot look a mess because I just created it. What do you do if someone does not want braiding gel in their hair? Because some people have been wanting me to do their hair without braiding gel. If they don't want braiding gel in their hair is just going to look fuzzy, and I will allow that. I'll inform them. Braiding gel is what keeps the flyaways away. Braiding gel is what's going to make your braids look nice and last. And if I do not use braiding gel and you want me to use your regular hair, your braids may not look how my work looks. That's what I would tell them. But I probably wouldn't deny them. I would just inform them that your braids is not going to look how my work is, and if they say that's fine, then we'll be braiding with no gel. Wait, I just watched that and tried it myself. Now I look 10 times better. Exclusive Naya, let's go. Let's go. She used braid gel. Yep, let me put it up real quick. Even though I have a product, tools and products class, that is the braid gel that I use. It's called braid gel. It's the orange one. I wrote in my notebook to use clips to hold it in place so you don't pick up extra of your hair. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't dare use mousse for this. Mousse is like watery base. You don't dare want to use mousse. Okay, how do you know when to pick up? Boom. So you got your 3 pieces. I'm creating the foundation. I'm not picking up. I'm just braiding the ear 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now I have my foundation. How do you know when to pick up? Boom. I cannot keep on braiding the ear. I can't keep braiding the ear because look. And let me try to braid the ear and pick up. It's going to look horrible. You can't just keep braiding the ear. See, the beginning of the braid already looks a mess. Okay, we're going to restart that. You only want to braid a couple times so you have the beginning of your foundation of the braid sharp and on point. So again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's time to pick up. When I pick up, I'm not picking up all the way down here, of course. Of course, I'm not picking up all the way down here. I'm picking up wherever is necessary. Not what's necessary, but when it's time to start picking up, I'm going to pick up around here. So I'm going to take these 2 fingers, which is my index and my thumb. I'm going to pick the hair up, and I'm going to pull it and tug it. You see these fingers opening and closing? I'm going to put it in there and close it. And I'm keeping my stitch tight. Boom. Boom. Now, I'm not picking up down here. I'm going to pick up where I'm at, which is right here. This right here. I'm not picking up down here. I'm literally picking up what's next. And I'm going to just open this finger up, and I'm going to put it in just like that. Boom. So you know where to pick up. You pick up exactly where you're at. And again, sometimes as I'm braiding, you don't have to pick up all the time. So I'm going to braid. I'm picking up still. And sometimes I even use these fingers to like slide hair in. And for the part, and if y'all want the for the part and y'all want to use the shining gem, yes, the red one or the orange one, 2-part. Marsha, hey. It's getting a little better, but I still don't know how to pick up even pieces. So look, don't worry about picking up even pieces. That's what a lot of people's doing. Oh, how do I make sure I pick up the right amount? I might be picking up 4 strands of hair. The next one, I might be picking up 6 strands of hair. Don't stress yourself out on, I don't know how to pick out even pieces. You just pick up as you go. Don't stress yourself out. There's not a certain amount. I'm not picking up 20 strands. Sometimes I might pick up a couple pieces, a piece like this. Sometimes I might pick up a piece like this. But you want to make sure all your pieces are about even. But don't stress that because, again, sometimes you might pick up only 6 little strands. Sometimes you might pick up 8 strands. Don't stress that. Okay. Boom. One braid again. Boom. Pull down. Put it in. If you don't want no flyaways, get a little gel. And boom. I'm going to zoom in. And I'm going to put my camera up. And I'm going to put it down. Okay. Okay. See what I'm going to pick up? Wait, let me move that out the way. Oh, my goodness. Look. I'm just going, and I'm not picking up right here. I'm actually picking up this hair down here. If it's hard for you to pick these little pieces up and put it in, what you can do is grab the longer hair and put it up so you can stick your finger in it. Oh, where did that piece go? Oh, right here. Okay, just like that. Boom. Again, I'll show y'all that again. If it's hard for you to pick up a piece, grab the hair that's down here. You'll see what's lifting up. and what's need put in. Boom, just like that. Or if it's not hard, you can pick up little pieces. Oh my God, thank you so much. I never understood how to pick up and not get tangled. Yes, girl. Yes, girl, yes. The next braid, I'll show y'all my hand placements. Again, while I'm braiding, I'm only using these 3 fingers. These are the only fingers I'm using. And again, sometimes you don't have to pick up. Like right now, I really don't want to pick this up. I could or I can't. This is another thing people don't understand. Braiding is not perfect. Yes, you'll see a lot of people out there whose braids look like they're perfect. Braiding is not a perfect thing. Okay? So right now, I can pick this up if I want, or I can pick it up the next go round. So right now, I'm not going to pick anything up. I'm just going to continue to braid. Just like that. But on this side, I'll pick it up. And then as I continue to braid, I'll pick it up. Because what happens is, right here, you see this here? Right here? I'm going to zoom in so y'all can really see. I'm going to show you what happens when you pick up hair down here. I'm going to pick this up. And I'm picking hair up that's down here. I shouldn't pick this up until the braid gets down there. So if I pick that up and put all that in there, it's not going to look too shifty. I made it look shifty just now because I know what I'm doing. But look. You see how that just messed everything up? Because I'm picking up here that I shouldn't be picking up. You only want to pick up when you get there. Don't be trying to pick up too soon. Pick up when you get there. I'm going to continue to braid that. See? And he's picked up. Picked up. And then I'm going to continue to pick up. A little hair got stuck in there because I didn't put my clip as close as it needed to be. Boom, boom, just like that. Okay, where should you apply the gel when you're braiding? So that is up to you. So I'm not going to sit here and say, you should apply the gel when you're braiding and you feel like, I need a little gel. Maybe you want your hands to glide more. Maybe you feel like you need to put some flyaways away. There's no perfect time to add gel. There's no perfect size amounts of hair to pick up. That is a lie. All that's a lie. Okay? You just pick up as you go. Y'all got to understand, hair is an art. Everybody's braid is going to be different. Everybody's braid is going to be different. Yeah, a lot of people could do a basic cornrow, and a cornrow is the same. But hair is an art. You got to figure out what works for you. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh, you add the gel every 3 times. No, I don't add the gel every 3 times. When I feel like I need gel, then I'm going to add some gel. And if I feel like I don't need gel and I'm good to keep braiding with no gel, then I'm going to continue to braid. And another thing is, you don't want to keep adding gel every time, because if you're braiding, that takes up time. Braids already take long, so you don't want to keep adding gel. What you want to do is you take your gel, you put it on this whole little strand. Sometimes the hair get tangled like this. You got to be able to comb this out. But to comb this out, what do you got to do? You got to make sure your hands is stiff. Get your comb it out. Make sure your hands is still stiff, in position and station. Comb that out as much as you can. We got a little knot here. And sometimes, look, sometimes this knot gets stuck and I might have to let go, but I'm not. I think I'm going to get it out. You want to start at the ends too to get a knot out. Don't try to get a knot out all the way out here. Start at the ends and work your way up. Okay, just like that. Oh my gosh, there's still a knot. Okay, boom. And just like that. Boom. Practice and help master your craft. Can you teach us how to grip up some edges in the feed and braid? Yeah, it's the same thing. When you're doing edges, if somebody say, I don't want my edges out, you have to make sure you're using your 3 fingers. You're getting your 3 sections. You're doing the foundation before you even pick up. Now, that's important. If somebody wants their edges gripped up, you really got to keep a strong foundation before you even pick up. Then the braid will be super greasy. Jenna, I'm trying. And thank you so much for the braiding class. This helping all of us so much. I'm glad. That's the goal. That's the goal. That is the goal, to get y'all on y'all braid game. Y'all's the next braiders. Oh, like the young ones is really the next braiders up. All of us old heads, well, I ain't really that old. I'm 21, but I've been braiding since I was 8. I don't plan on braiding for the next 20 years. But y'all young ones, y'all can braid and braid and braid and braid and braid and perfect your craft, especially if you're young right now. If you're young and you're trying to get in the braid game, keep practicing. Don't give up. Don't get mad. I was there before. There was a point in time my braids was looking all crazy all over the place. I just kept braiding, kept braiding. When you keep doing something, you're bound to get better. You can't practice braiding for 5 months straight and see no improvement. Practice is improvement. Naya, I got it. Life with Aubrey. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. Y'all see how tight this is at the beginning? Right here. Look how tight this one is. I'm gonna show you what it look like if you don't do a foundation. And when I say foundation, I just mean braid a couple times before you actually start picking up. So I'm going to do another part just like that. If you want to practice cornrows, all you do is just take your comb and make sure you do a little angle, do a little curve. You don't want to just part straight back. You don't want that. You don't want to part just straight back. Have a little curve in it. I can't wait to show y'all how to part for feed-in, stitch braids, all that. Is there anything that I missed on this class as of right now? What are y'all still struggling with? Is it the gripping? Is it the finger placement? Because I know when you're braiding, it looks like my fingers is all over the place. Even me being a pro braider, it's hard. It looks like your fingers is all over the place. You really are teaching me, and I went to cosmetology. I just subscribed. Thanks, Chris. It's just Chris. Thanks, girl. Yes, stay in cosmetology school, because once you get out of cosmetology school, guess what you're going to get? That license right there. You see that license? Mine is right here with my flowers on it. But your license, a cosmetology is the best. Let me tell you why cosmetology is the best really quickly. When you're a licensed cosmetologist, you can do hair, you could do nails, you could open up a salon, you could do wax, everything, versus being a nail tech. You can only do nails. Versus being an esthetician, you can only work with the skin. Cosmetologist is like the top dog. I'm a cosmetologist. So you in cosmetology school, girl, get that license, please, especially if you plan on being in the beauty industry. If you got a vision for yourself that you plan on being in the beauty industry, get that cosmetology license. I always tell everybody, if you're going to go to cosmetology school, have a goal to get the license. I know too many people that went to beauty school, hair school, and didn't get the license. And now they just went there and didn't get the license. If you're going to go, have an end goal, no matter how hard it is, because in cosmetology school, you ain't learning this. You ain't learning this. You learning how to cut, color, diseases, you ain't learning this. So whatever they teach you, okay, cool, take it in, do the test, whatever. But make sure you get that license, because they don't teach this. Do your hands hurt after you're done braiding? No, if anything, my shoulder hurt. Say somebody's so tall. Let me try to pump her up really quickly. If somebody's so tall, it's hard because you're like, when you're braiding, look at my shoulder. We parted another braid. The more I go up, the more my shoulder is looking like this. And this hurts. Sometimes it hurts when I sleep recently. My shoulder been hurting because I've been doing tall people's hair. And then you have clients that keep putting their head down. You gotta say, put your head up. It's a lot. I went to cosmetology school because I'm also beginner nail tech, and I'm really good at that. Okay, nail tech. We got a nail tech in the business. We got a nail tech in the building. I need help with the finger placement. Okay, that's what we're talking about next. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This looks crazy. It's so hard to explain to somebody what I'm doing. Even me being a hairstylist, I can't even say, look, y'all, look at this. It looks like, what the heck is going on? You might see these 3 fingers, but I'm not using them. This is my placement. This is all I'm doing. Y'all seeing what I taught in the beginning. Let me show it one more time, because some of y'all was late, but I'm gonna show it one more time, okay? Just one more time. Some of y'all was late to class, but I'm gonna show it one more time. Okay, I'm going to take this out. Just like that. I need help with proper finger placement too, like how to pick up and keep braiding. It's really that once you get your finger placement, I'm telling you, it's going to be easy to pick up. It's that finger placement. But keep practicing. When you're braiding, this is what you do know. You can't cornrow if you don't even know how to braid. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera really quickly. If you don't even know what braiding is, there's no way you're going to know how to cornrow. This is what a braid is. I think it's intertwining. I think that's what the word is, intertwining. We got 3 strings here. We got one on the far left, one on the middle, and one on the far right. When you are braiding, this is all you're doing. Nothing more, nothing less. You take the one on the far left and you put it in the middle. The one on the far left becomes the braid in the middle. The braid in the middle becomes the one on the far left. Now this braid on the right, you put that in the middle. Now the braid on the right becomes the one in the middle. And then the blonde one, you put it in the middle. Boom. The purple one, it's just really putting it in the middle. What did the exclusive Aniya say? One braid on top of the other. The ones on the outsides, the one on the outsides have to go in the middle. And then this is what your braid look like if you drag it. This is what your braid going to look like if your stitch ain't tight. But if you're somebody who got a tight stitch, your braid might look a little tighter on the tight side. So that is braiding. You're picking up and putting one over the other. That's all it is. Once you get that down packed, you good to go. You good to go. You are good to go. This helps with all the cute hair ideas I see from my daughter that start off with the braids. Okay. Yeah, y'all got to be braiding y'all daughter's hair. I know y'all tired of paying that cash money to get y'all kids' hair done. I need help with my braiding beginning stiff. Beginning of your braid stiff? What? What should I do to practice the state board for cosmetology? Flashcards. It took me 6 times. I took my test 5 times. I failed my test. I failed the first time. I failed the second time. I failed the third time. I failed the 4th time. But guess what? I didn't give up though. Look, I still got it. I failed. The last time I went in, I said, Aniya, this is literally what I said to myself. I said, Aniya, you just failed this test 5 times. If you go in again, you going to fail again. I said, you got to do something different. You got to do something different or you just going to fail again. I canceled all my clients for the week. I studied for a week straight, no cap. All my friends in school, they was at recess having fun. I'm the one in class. I'm the one that was at lunch in cosmetology trying to learn and get extra credit. None of my friends got their license. They was all at recess. I was the one that was in class and trying to focus. I canceled all my clients for that week. I studied. Man, what? The 6th time I went in, I passed. I passed. Literally. That's literally how it went. I'm the only one out of all my friends that got their cosmetology license. I had like 7 to 10 friends in Cosmo. Nobody, guess, really wanted it. If you really want something that bad, you're going to do by any means. You're going to do anything to get that. And you also gotta have that vision. I always wanted like to do hair, be a big hairstylist. You gotta have that vision. My name is Chanel. Hey Chanel Buki. We know how to braid, but some people don't. Quizlet is good for practicing. Yeah. Flashcards, Quizlet. You can even go on Google right now and search up practice for state board cosmetology. They'll give you flashcards, but you have to practice. Don't be saying, I don't know, I keep failing. Are you practicing? Are you studying? Are you remembering things? Or are you just trying to hurry up and rush and get the license like I did? That's what I tried to do. Yes, girl, I failed the test twice, but got it the 3rd time, and that was back when they made you do practical. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All I had to do was straight computer. So you had to do computer and hands-on. Oh my God, I'm so happy I didn't have to do hands-on. I'm 13. I want to go so bad. Well, girl, you got a lot. You got a lot of years ahead of you to hop in cosmetology school. What school did you go to? I live in Pittsburgh, PA, and my school was called Perry High School. There's only 2 schools in Pittsburgh that have a cosmetology class. That's Perry and it is Westinghouse. Perry and Westinghouse. So when I graduated, I was able to just take my test. if you don't have a school that has a cosmetology program, you're going to have to do high school. And then once you leave high school, like people leave high school and go to college, people leave high school and go to trade school. If you don't have a cosmetology in your school, you're going to have to leave high school and then do like another 8 months of cosmetology school. My school had cosmetology in it. So while I was in school, I was gaining hours. And then when I graduated, I had all my hours and I was able to take my test. My mom went there. Okay, period. Period. Westinghouse for the CTE program at Pittsburgh Public School. Yup. Once I started cornrow, I struggled so much to keep picking up the hair. My fingers don't get it. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I don't want to chat y'all heads off. Again, when you braid, don't try to pick up immediately. I'm trying to see what's the best angle. If it's like from this way or if it's like from the back. What y'all think is better real quick for this braid? From the front, if I braid from the front to show this angle, I think this is a good angle. Because I really want y'all to see. I want it to be as deep. I think this is good. Perry High School now has a salon where the public could get services. Yes, yes, yes. If you're out in the public, you could walk in and get you a service done, but you might want to call in and see what days they allow public to walk in. I love the Pittsburgh Public School does that because they pay for the first test, and then if you fail, dang, they didn't pay for my test. Shoot. All right. No, I don't like that angle because it seems like my hands are in the way. I want y'all to see exactly what I'm doing with my hands. Okay. Exactly what I'm doing. My dad, what do you think is better, Perry or Westinghouse? I think they're both cool. I would only say Perry because I went to Perry, but I don't think anything's wrong with Westinghouse. I have some cousins that go to Westinghouse. My dad's sister is a hairdresser, and she have a grip braid. And in my family, she's the best hairdresser, and my mom, because those are the only two people who do hair. Okay, finger placement. 3 pieces. One, I'm going to be as detailed as possible for this one. 1 piece goes in your index and thumb. So if you can do this, boom. But when you pick up the next piece, this is where the middle finger gets involved. So first you pick up your piece. Now the middle finger gets involved. Look, this is a lot. I can't lie to y'all. So what the middle finger is basically doing is it is helping that first piece that I picked up stand out of my way. So I'm like pushing it to the side. So you got your index, you got your thumb, you include the middle, and boom, just like that. So these 3 fingers are holding 2 pieces of hair. These 3 fingers are holding 2 pieces of hair. So that's probably where some of y'all get confused at. So know when you're braiding, these 3 fingers are holding 2 pieces of hair. So you got your thumb, you got your index. You're going to pick up your other piece. And boom. If you can do this, then you can braid. Just like that. Again. Boom. Now, 1 piece, the one on the far left go over the middle, and then the one on the far right go over the middle, far left over middle, far right over middle, okay? So, boom. I'm going to just braid the air like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pick up time. Let me zoom in. When I pick up, I'm picking up exactly where I'm at. Just like this. You can either grab it with your fingers, or if you feel like you can't grab it and that's going to mess you up, just pull the hair like this. Open your fingers up. Wait, stuff it in there. Stuff some hair in there, and just like that. Keep your stitch tight. Keep it tight as possible. If you don't keep your stitch tight, your braid is not going to look right. Pick it up. Boom. 1 braid is going over the other, but I'm just picking up as I go. This might be hard if you are new to braiding If you're a beginner braider, if you're trying to practice, it might be hard, but practice make perfect. You ain't going to get it on the first try. If you think you're going to get it on the first try, you might as well stop now because you ain't even trying to trust the process. This is a journey. Anybody out there that want to become the best braider in their city, you are in the journey process right now. You can't be a beginner braider and then be the best braider. What about the journey right here? Okay, you got your start, and then you got the journey, and then you're the best. So enjoy the journey. You're picking up. Boom. Boom. Pick up. And all my fingers is doing is keeping my stitch tight. I'm picking up. I'm braiding. It is really not that hard. It's just a practice thing. Give the dog a low taper fade. Oh my goodness. That's a really good view for me to see how you do it. And it's hard for me. And I be getting mad, but I don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. I'm in PA and Aniya is the best braider. Period. Wisconsin. Period. All right, y'all see I'm picking up as I'm braiding. Picking up. Picking up. All you have to do is braiding is keeping the stitch tight and picking up as you go. Look at that. It's easy. Look. Pick up. Put it in. Boom. Now this one is going. Don't call me right now, please. Just like that. Look how easy. The second braid is how mine look, uneven. Yeah, I said this is how most of y'all braid might look. All right, and you just pick up as you go. Now look, watch how this braid looks when I don't keep my stitch tight. Watch this. I'm gonna not keep my fingers as tight. I'm just gonna pick up as I go. You can see that it's loose. You can see it's now being crooked. You can see this fat piece is like poking up. Look, let me change my angle so y'all can really see. Look, I'm not keeping my stitch tight. I'm just going to pick up. And then if you're somebody who's practicing, maybe you don't want to keep your stitch tight. Maybe you should practice loose braid and then just getting your fingers comfortable. My braid is now dragging. This is what a dragging braid looks like. There's no grip in it. There's no tugging in it. There's nothing. I'm just braiding loosely. You see a big difference? You see how that one is tight and you see how this one is loose? Hey, sis. Yeah, sis. Why you call me just now? What ages you take to braid? I take 8 and up, I would say. 8 and up, 7 and up. The middle finger stabilizes the braid. Okay, let's see. I think she's right about that. She's right. The middle finger does stabilizes the braid. She's right. Boom. Because these two are these ones are the ones that's doing the over. The middle one is the ones that's doing the tugging and she's right. Everybody listen to Jenna. She is absolutely right. So that's another tip right there. If you're braiding and you're wondering why everything is just looking a mess, these fingers right here is what's doing this. That middle finger is the one that's really doing the work. So thank you, Jenna, for that. The braid pattern is more defined. It's more tight. It's more neater. It's not loose. And again, I'm going to do another little part over here. Tomorrow is knotless. Everybody excited for knotless braids? How to regularly plait and how to do a knotless. Just like that. I'm going to get it out the way really quickly. So when y'all go back to the braiding, what are y'all going to do different? When y'all guys go practice braiding, or if some of y'all have clients, what is something that you're going to do different? Y'all don't try to be around too many people that's distracting you from perfecting your craft. Yeah, of course. You don't want to be out here getting distracted, especially if you're trying to be the top-notch braider in your class. I mean, in your city. You can't be out here getting distracted. You got things to do. You got to practice on your braids. Then you got to practice on a website. Then you got to make your hair page. Don't get distracted. If you really want to be that braider, you're going to be that braider. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to have the mindset first. Make sure I have a foundation and make sure the braids are not dragging. Yes. So when you braid, you don't want to pick up instantly. When you braid, you don't want to braid and start picking up. Y'all be trying to braid and pick up. You can't just start braiding and try to pick up. There's no foundation. There's no nothing. And then I'm going to try to do my braid neat. Look at my fingers, okay? Because I really like what Jana said. Hold on. I'm going to try to put it up as tall as possible. And then lean it like that. Okay. So the thumb and the index is what's really doing the work. I mean, it's what's doing the middle over left, left over middle, right over middle, left over middle. That's what these ones are doing. But that middle braid is what's really keeping the hair stabilized, like she said. So these, the thumb and the index is just doing this thing. The middle one is what's keeping everything in place. Boom. Look at this middle one. It's keeping hair out the way. Boom. Pick up as you go. Boom. Instead of braiding over, would turn the same way if you braid under. Yeah, I can show y'all an under braid real quick. I'm going to put her head, I didn't mean to drag her head down like that. Here, I'll do this. Look, I invested in a lean back chair. Now my clients can sleep when they get braided. If you braid underhand, it should look the same. I know people who braid underhand. There's no problem with that. Some people say it's uncomfortable, but if you can do it, then you can do it. I'm going to show y'all what underhand looks like. I just dropped a video on TikTok about this. So underhand is the same thing. Underhand is uncomfortable for me for a little bit. Okay, I got to move her out the way. Okay. Boom. Underhand. You get your 3 pieces. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. You build you a foundation. Boom, 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 boom. And then you pick up. I do not braid underhand, but I know how to braid underhand. I know people who actually also adds in hair like this. It is the same concept, but your hands are just over. I mean, under. It's like they're backwards. But you see, it's still the same concept. I'm going to try to zoom in really quickly. My hands is just picking up as I'm going. There's a lot of underhand braiders in here. But yes, it's just the same concept. You just braid underhand and pick up as you go. Again, I do not braid like this, but I just know how to braid like this. So this is just a quick demo. Just like, I miss you going live on TikTok. I'm going live on TikTok after this. I got some don't worry snacks to try. And just like that. That's how you braid underhand. That is how you braid, overhand. Oh my God, we're 62 minutes in. I'll end it at 65. Let me know any questions or concerns that you guys have. Let me know if you need any advice with anything. Let's go. We got 3 minutes to get this chat going. Any questions, any advice, anything that I didn't touch on that you need, or maybe it's just you need more practice. Let me know. I wish I could underhand braid. It makes the braid flatter, closer to the head. It definitely does. It definitely does. But you can also get the braid flat when you braid overhand. It's all about that stitch. If that stitch is not tight, that braid is going to do what? It's going to drag. It's going to look loose. It's going to be crooked. It's not going to be straight. It's nothing about it is going to be okay. This was really helpful. Period exclusive Naya twin. We got the same name. Oh my God, I tried putting the mousse in the refrigerator on my client and she loved it. Yes, but the only thing is it's a little watery, but you got to pour it in your hands first. When you pour it in your hand, I'll show you. Yes, don't be giving my secret away now. All hairstylists don't be doing that. Don't be giving my secret away. Look, it's watery, but then it gets big. So when you put it on your client's head, don't put it straight on the head because it's going to be watery. Put it in your hand. Let it puff up and then put that cold mousse on your client's hair. She's going to love you. She's going to be like, oh my God. And make sure you massage it a little bit. Don't just tease her with the cold mousse because it feels good. Count in your head to maybe 30 seconds or 60 seconds and really massage it. Make sure y'all hair pages by the end of these. Make sure y'all make y'all hair pages by the end of these classes. Like she said, yeah, I would hope to see some hair pages made. We ain't doing this for nothing. We got 50 seconds left on the clock. Any other questions, concerns? Make sure that stitch is tight. Make sure you're creating a foundation at the beginning of your braid. Okay, right, I'm going to try that. She told us to write it down. If you know, you know. Okay, exclusive Naya said she had 2 pages full of notes. Are you going to have a stitch braid class? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's on my Instagram. Everything that I'm teaching with all the dates is on my Instagram. Edges, how to braid for knotless, how to braid for side braids, everything. Yes, very helpful. Tip of the day for me was pulling the longer hair. Yeah, exactly. If you can't grip it with your finger, just, you know, make sure your stitch is still tight though, and take that hair and lift it up, and it's going to go in. Will it slip? Will what slip? When you said something about adding something in between the edges, can you add the website on making there? Yes, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay, y'all, that was the end of the class. I hope y'all learned something from that. I'm going to actually end this live and go live on my TikTok. And then if y'all have any questions or concerns, y'all know y'all can reach out to me. Y'all can ask me. I'll help, whatever the case may be. We got some braid bosses loading up. And I will see y'all next class, which is tomorrow. That's how to do a knotless. Are you ever going to go over how to braid knotless braid? Yeah, knotless is tomorrow. My ends always have a lot of pieces sticking out and are lumpy and uneven. Knotless are tomorrow. Knotless is tomorrow. Y'all all good? Any other questions or everybody good? Everybody good in the hood? Again, keep that stitch tight. Create a little foundation. Don't just try to start braiding and picking up. Your braid ain't going to look right. Do you maybe braid 1 or 2 times? Pick up. Don't be picking up hair that don't need to pick up. Pick up exactly where you're at. Wherever you're at, pick that hair up. Don't be picking hair up that's down here trying to bring it. Pick up exactly where you're at. That was fun. I'm about to get on TikTok live. I learned a lot from this period. Peace out, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow if y'all's interested in the knotless class. Same time. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it be. Peace out. You're welcome. Bye, Aubrey. Bye, Double D. Bye, Makrara, if I said it right. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, guys.